G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with another episode in our Neverwinter Nights 2 official campaign Ranger Tony playthrough, where we are playing as an archery ranger with our boar animal companion, Lean. Yes, when last we left off, we had just saved West Harbour from attack and recovered the shard from the ruins of out in the swamp. We are now got to make our way to Neverwinter, which means Weeping Willow Inn, Fort Lock, everything around that area, etc. Let's get to it. Weeping Willow Inn. Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason our animal companion has despawned, so let's get him back out. It happens occasionally when you change between locations.
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again. Slowly this time.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself. We're not frightened of either of you, and
Out the car.
And we do have rapid shot working for us, so let's do this. Wonderful.
Well now, that was a good fight. Name's Kelgar. So tell me, seems it's your lucky day then. I happen to
Now we might end up losing our animal companion again. Oh no, he's in the background there.
Well, look at.
Yep, no, we're good. Lean's still there. I'm going to make sure I'm attacking that blade lean, but let's very quickly give Kelgar that. He can carry that.
Looks like we have company.
Him to get all of that organised. There we go. Where is my... Oh, my animal companion is fighting... Over there. He's coming towards me now. Okay, fine. Come on, Kelgar. And a nice, great cleave by Kelgar, killing two birds with one stone. And there we go. Let's just rest so Kelgar's back to full health. Wonderful. Okay, yep, your husband's upstairs. That's fine. Let's do this. Actually, I just remembered. I have the ability to do spells now, don't I? I should have thought of that downstairs. Good hit, Kelgar. Oh, you're doing work, my man. You're doing work. And even Lean is doing good. Oh, I was concerned how that fight there was going to go, because sometimes you can just, particularly as an archer, sometimes that fight can get a little bit hairy, but you guys did such a good job there. We just got really lucky. Right, talk to this guy. You can leave it safe now. No, I'm not going to search all this stuff. Let's be reasonable. And we're done. Potion of Barkskin. G'day, Galen. Glad I could help. Yep, that's right. Farewell. Don't really get much from him. Yeah. And a scimitar. Which I do not need. There we go. Don't need the money, but I'll take the experience. Let's talk to Jorik. What have you got for sale? Okay. We don't have much to sell here. Those bullets I can't sell yet. I've got even more bullets, which I didn't want in the first place. Let's add those extra 8 there. You are going to have a longbow? You do indeed. Do you have a composite longbow? You do not. Right, so let's just purchase a longbow and replace that and sell that. Wonderful. And let's grab another 100 arrows. I don't expect to use them immediately, but let's just do it anyway. Kelgar has a chain shirt on him, so let's buy him full plate, which we can afford. And let's buy him the tower shield +1.
Yes.
And I'll take that chain shirt, and I will use it, and I will sell the woodsman's outfit, which is basically leather armor. Nothing else I need. If I wanted to look dapper, I could buy the leather helm or the chain helm. Not necessary. Unlike Pathfinder Kingmaker, where helms protect you from critical hits, I think it's entirely cosmetic there. I have no information that says that is the case in Neverwinter Nights 1 or 2. I could buy braces of armor +1. That is really tempting, but I don't need it. That's the thing. It's not like I'm going to be right up there in the middle of combat all the time. I could buy this studded leather +1. Now, the only advantage of a suit of studded leather +1 for me right now is studded leather weighs less than the chain does. That's it. Chain shirt is 25. Studded leather is 20 pounds. But the studded leather +1 will be the equivalent of a chain shirt. +4 dexterity bonus, and I'm already at +4 dexterity. But there is an advantage to the studded leather armor. It can have 5 dexterity bonus. So essentially, when I next get a dexterity bonus, my armor class would be 1 better with studded leather. So let's actually buy that. And Kelgar will carry that and we'll give it to Nishka when she joins the party momentarily. Apart from that, I don't feel like there's anything else I want here. He doesn't have any more arrows, so I've bought that out. He doesn't have any enchanted bows at all, which you know, this is the thing. If I wanted to, I could buy a +1 longsword right now if I was doing that sort of build. I could easily, well, I couldn't afford it now, but I could have afforded it before I went and bought everything. But it's not till we get to Fort Lock that we're going to have enough to buy any enchanted bows. All right, that looks good. Let's get out of here. Kelgar's nicely set up with his axe and his Dwarven War Axe and Tower Shield.
Well, now, I've had a good time so far. And the way you attract trouble. Look, we're heading in good.
All right. Come on, Lean. We're heading to Neverwinter via Fort Lock. All right. It's not required to do this little area over here, but there are some wolves with a dire wolf and a body with a few coins on it. So let's do this. Was that me critting? That was. Man, I am having some luck with crits in this playthrough so far. I did a ridiculous amount of crits in the last episode together. Oh, look at that. Lean got knocked down, so we'll get him back up again, and we will rest so that we can call in Lean again if we need to. Should have called him Tusker, shouldn't I? Didn't think of that until too late. Oh, another crit! I am amazed at the crits in this playthrough so far. After all of my complaining that a longbow, or any short bow longbow, is not a crit. You know, you can't really do crits a lot with them. I've just been lucky. I've been getting crits everywhere. Wonderful. Let's rescue Galen. Another crit. Like there is a 5% chance that any shot is going to be a crit with the longbow. And I can't believe how many crits I'm getting. I don't really need to check, but I just want to see how 34 arrows left in the bundle. It doesn't matter. It automatically switches to a new bundle of arrows in the quiver when I run out. But wanted to see how long it was going to be. It doesn't take any time either. It's not like you lose a round or anything like that, thankfully. Wonderful. Alright, lean. No. Come on, there we go. Lean back to full health. Beautiful. Fully expect lean to probably go down in this next fight, but we'll get him back. It's not a problem. All right.
What, D?
Hey, hold on. Looks like that we are.
You.
It's good at.
Nothing worse than an enemy who heals himself. Or his companions. Another crit from the longbow.
Where did you come from? Sorry if I sounded surprised. Heck, I mean, of course, they never would have caught me in the first place. Yeah, it's... Yeah?
Oh, is that so? Leave her here.
Okay, she's coming with us. Let's see now. There is a kukri here somewhere. There we go, kukri +1. She can't use it though.
Well, well, well. Looks like this lock needs some special attention.
Alrighty.
How can I help?
I'm going to give you that chain shirt. And we're going to go up to the fort and we're going to buy you a bow, a short bow. And you're going to start killing people from afar with a short bow. It's Fort Lock. All right, let's talk to Cormac. And yes, Marshal Cormac. I forgot last time I was playing this that Marshal is Marshal, Sheriff, same sort of thing. Cormac, yep. He's doing well. Thanks for asking. Sent me on a task. Why are you here? See what I can do. He wants me to talk to this idiot over here. But instead, we're going to talk to Galen. And we're going to sell him all of this. I should have been keeping those thieves' tools for Nishka. It's alright. We'll get more later. Can't sell that yet. Right. Those arrows +1 are for me. It's very nice. Let's get another lot of arrows. Actually, let's get another couple of lots of arrows because they're cheap as the proverbial chips, which in Australia means French prize. Can we buy multiple healing kits? We can. Beautiful. Wonderful. That'll do us for a while. Should consider buying that magic bag, but let's wait a sec. Let's see what you've got. You don't have any armor. Yeah, but you do have weapons. Composite longbow +1. I can just afford that. But I can't then afford a composite short bow for... what's her name? Nishka. So let's just buy a normal short bow for her. You can have that and that. I still have enough for the composite longbow +1 for me, which is about the best weapon I'm going to get for quite a while, unfortunately. So we're going to take that and we're going to keep that longbow. That is for Eleni. We don't have any armor for Eleni just yet, but
Everybody, follow me.
that's fine. You've got plenty of ammunition.
Yeah?
You've got the sword and shield for Eleni as a backup, but we might even get rid of that eventually. I think I'm going to keep Eleni as a ranged. She is quite good. Once we get to Highcliff and we can buy her a breastplate, which is the weirdest armor that she can use. But anyway, once we buy her a breastplate, I say it's the weirdest armor because traditionally, druids are only really supposed to be able to use natural armors. So leather armor, they don't wear chainmail, leather, hide, padded armor, things like that are fine, but they're not supposed to use metal weapons or metal armor, and yet this game allows her to wear a breastplate. And it's not because she's an elf either. She's allowed to use a longbow because she's an elf. That's not normally and she can use a long sword, which is why I've got that long sword there for her. That's only because she's an elf. That's not normally a druidic weapon. Normally it's clubs, spears, darts. They do allow daggers, I think. And they do allow sickles and scimitars because, I don't know, sickles I understand because, yeah, it's a sickle. What I don't understand is why a sickle is a weapon, because normally most sickles are actually, well, it depends, but, you know, a gardening sickle is fairly small. They did make sickles, before they started using scythes, they had big sickles like that, but it's such a clumsy weapon, I would feel like it would break all the time. Anyway. And they can do quarterstaves as well, I think. All right. We've got almost no money left. I could sell this. I could decide right now that Eleni is purely... Actually, I will. Let's just do it. No regrets. Let's just do it. What we don't have for her is armor, but we're going, like we did in the last playthrough, we're going to go and pick... As soon as we pick her up, which is right now, we're going to keep going to Highcliff, and we should be able to afford to buy her a breastplate once we get to Highcliff, and then she'll be set up as well. Passing through, bandits are always a danger. Anything I can do to help, I'll see what I can do. We're not going there to rob it. And we're done. Nishka's not as happy with me because I wouldn't let her rob the bandits. Let's talk to this. You're the commander here. I'll be thorough. Anything else I should know? I'll begin the search immediately. Talk to this guy. Now, there is something I should always remember to do here, and I tend to not. So we're going to help him. I'll get the symbol back for you. But also, what have you got for sale? That Robes of Energy, if I can afford that, I should buy that for Quara, whatever her name is, because it's Robes for a wizard or a sorcerer. 15-meter light, +7 to concentration skill, which is massive, and immunity to magic missile, and magic missile once per day as if she was a 9th level mage, which is huge. I think that's like 10 missiles, or 10 or 11 missiles that it would be shooting, each doing 1d4 minus 1 damage or whatever it is. Yeah. That is a really good ropes. It's expensive. I have tried to play as a sorcerer myself, and I bought that. Great to do. And you can just come back and get it from him anytime when you can afford it. So we will be doing that. Okay, we are going to head from here to Highcliffe, even though we're only going there to get Eleni in our party so that our party is then complete for now. We're going to replace Nishka with Kara eventually, and then for a little while we'll replace Kelgar with Cassavir. But that's all episodes and episodes down the track. Okay, if we go to Highcliffe, we have the encounter where we get Eleni in our party. That is step 1.
No place to run.
This is getting tight.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
I shall enjoy killing you.
No, you won't. You're not going to enjoy it, and you're not going to kill me.
Fight, you pathetic thralls. Kill them all. Why are you still looking at me? Attack!
Attack! All right. I am going to attack that guy because he is casting spells. Ooh, interesting beard you've got there, mate. I suppose we don't see the beards on most of the other Dwergar, I think it is. Anyway, who cares? Give Eleni the bow and some arrows. I haven't switched to the +1 arrows just yet. It's not hugely urgent. I do want to split that stack and give 5 to you and 5 to you, and I'm going to split this stack and give 5 to you. And you know what? I'm going to give those 2 to you as well, because you are the most likely to get injured in this playthrough. And I want to try and get you using that. Beautiful. And he is dead. Wonderful. Now, I suppose the only thing I really want to do from here is try and get all of my archers at least, like I did in my Baldur's Gate playthrough. If I can get most of my... And it takes a little bit of micromanagement, which... Actually, let's get the Bladeling. It takes a bit of micromanagement, which sometimes I don't like doing. Because I prefer to just let everyone do what they want in a lot of cases. But if I can get these guys all attacking the same target in these situations where there is someone we really want down, like now that the Bladeling's gone, it doesn't matter. Let's just take out whoever we have to. And we're done. Wonderful.
Walk a strange path. Forgive me. I'd like to help if I could. I've been trying to find.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
I'd like to...
I think you will.
Apparently not rare enough to have you come out of nowhere after following us, for hells knows why.
It's a strange. But they see. I thought that perhaps my enemies' enemies would at least Well, I can lead you there, and with no further attacks from these hunt. Very well.
What?
Is there?
I'll say, you're still talking, and you're
If you
maybe...
fine, let's be off. Judging by this, a shard. Let's be on our.
This is a long...
Not far. This is Eridus. The maidens you are.
Did they...
The rope. The animal.
Actually, I do have a spell I can cast, don't I? Let's get rid of that. Let's cast it about there. No, too late. They're all well past it. That's why I hate the spells in this game. Much better when it's turn-based, because then you can cheese the system and drop fireballs on people without having to drop them on yourself.
And I know not why. There is usually at least one druid in the glade, and
I say we fight them. They attack us, we attack them. Sides.
I would.
Sometimes I like to go with Kelgar on that. But, considering I'm a ranger... No, not this time. We need enemies nearby. We can't rest. We can actually go back and rest. There is a spot we can do it, but Kelgar will survive. I need to set Eleni's spells, is what I need to do. Because her list of spells at the moment are less than optimal for what I like. I mostly... Where are you going, Eleni? Why did you go and attack them? Nobody else was ready to attack them, and you've got no armor. Well, had to go and tell Lean to get into the fight. Problem is, Eleni doesn't have point-blank shot, so she's actually at a disadvantage that close into combat. I'm the only one that has an advantage that close in combat, and I don't want to get in that close at the moment. I'd much prefer to hang back. Wonderful. Okay, let's get Eleni's spells set up. Leave her one entangle for the moment, and a light spell. The rest of those are cure minor wounds, which she never uses because they only cure, like, what is it? 4 points or something? Yeah, 4 points of damage. It is a static 4 points, but, you know, for Kelgar, who's got 60 points of healing, those 16 points of healing is a drop in the bucket. He can take a hit, and that will be 16 points. And really, even these cure light wounds are not great. They do 1d8 plus 1 point per level of the caster. Not that great. Creeping Cold, Body of the Sun, and probably another Creeping Cold, to be honest. Although we could use Hold Animal at the moment. We are going to fight a few more animals. Sometimes I get Bark Skin for Eleni herself to use, but I don't think she needs it at the moment. Body of the Sun will be good enough. She's not going to be in combat a lot. Wrong button. Let's rest. And actually, let's... Come on. There we go. Maiden's Glade. Oh, no, I lead this party, thank you. And we got those boars over there, so let's uncover this.
These wolves, whatever is.
Why? Let's just.
You have.
Good. I didn't use the magic arrows just yet. Although I do want to switch to them when we do this next fight. Badger, badger, badger.
Give me a.
Get in there, Kelgar. No, thank you.
I'll.
Let's get Lean back out.
I'll.
Wonderful.
That's all you got?
Nate!
I.
Another crit with the longbow. Unbelievable.
You
What?
oh,
Kaylil, I don't. I've been. But we should press on. Farewell.
Level up. Yay. All right. Ranger. Excuse me. We want undead. We are just about to go up to a whole bunch of undead, so a bonus to attacking and detecting them will be nice. We need to get our animal companion back out.
Yes.
Kelga. There we
How can
go.
I help?
Nishka. There we
Everyone,
go.
follow me.
Eleni. And you got 3rd level spells. Ball lightning, cure moderate wounds. Although, we're about to go against undead, remove disease and cure moderate wounds. Actually, no, remove disease and call lightning. That call lightning is too powerful not to have there. I would fill both of those with call lightning, in fact, if I could. But we sort of need it for going against the undead. All right. If we continue on to Highgate, Highcliff, we'll get it right eventually. We can buy some armor for Eleni because there's no armor for sale in Fort Lock, and the only armor for sale in the Weeping Willow. I mean, she could have a scale mail shirt, which I sold there. I could buy it back, but the breastplate's better. So let's just go there and get that. Doesn't really matter which order we go through various things.
Bring up the sails! Man the oars! The fool is risking a ship worth 10 times the...
Hurry!
And I think we've all learned a lesson here. All right, sorry.
Okay. Into the town. Highcliff. I actually meant to agree with Kelgar there, but I clicked the wrong button. Turned out all right. Okay, rapier. This is who we want to talk to. He's got the armor we want. Can we afford it though? How much? We don't have a lot of money, but we can sell that. And I'd like to buy that, but I can't afford to. So we're going to have to buy that and buy her a breastplate +1 later.
Yes.
There we go.
How can I help?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to go and talk to this guy because the exit's just over here. So we might as well talk to Branson and just refresh myself on what you have for sale. All that stuff is urgent for me. Although the labourer's shade, no, it doesn't do anything. There's another lot of arrows +1. I'll grab those for me. Although I do want to switch back to that, I think, and I might get another lot of arrows for me to carry as well. Once I've got the money, I'm going to be getting some poison and piercing arrows. They're going to be very, very important because they do well, the poison ones I don't mind, so I don't really want so much. It's the piercing ones because they do bonus 1d6 piercing damage. They do, yeah, they do extra damage, which is what we want. But he's only got the 100 of the 99 of them. We can't buy like unlimited from him, so we've just got to be careful with it. Let's just rest because he's a little bit injured. All right. Now, we're going to do the Swamp Cave. Swamp Cave is purely optional, but it's got that really good Morning Star, that flaming Morning Star in it. We want that for Kelgar. You might have seen me in other playthroughs basically sell it or what have you, but I've come to realize it's a very, very good weapon for Kelgar. He doesn't specialize in any weapons. He doesn't have weapon focus in Dwarven Axe or anything like that. And so this is a really good weapon for him to have because it does that extra 1d6 of fire damage. And that's what you want in a weapon.
Give me a...
Another crit with the longbow. And Eleni gets a crit with hers. And another. And then we are critting everywhere. Nishka gets a crit with the short bow as well. I'm going to have to rename this run to the ranged crit run. I'm not going to, but you know, it's so bizarre to see. Okay, yes. I need you to remove that trap and then unlock it. Disable that device. Just gold, okay? diamond. That will probably get me... It won't, but I'd like to think that that diamond might get me the piercing arrows that I want. We're doing very well at taking out all of these opponents at a distance. Very handy. They didn't drop anything except one bag over there. There's a bunch of guys that are going to appear here any second, actually. If I turn on tracking, can I see them on the map? No, I can't. What happens if I do detect? I'm going to turn tracking on, and they're going to pop up just here, right there. That is them. Let's turn tracking off. More crits from the bows. I'm sorry that I'm harping on it, but it just... 5% chance, and it's coming up so often that I'm finding it amazing. Like, put it this way, Kelgar has the same chance with his axe to crit as we do with our bows, and he hasn't been critting. If he has, he's only crit, you know, 1 or 2 times. We, amongst these 3 bows, we've crit about 20 times so far in this playthrough using bows. And even when we had Breville with us, who was using long swords, which crit at a 10% chance, not a 5% chance, he wasn't really critting as much as I was with my bow. I mean, it is pure luck. It's pure random chance. There's another bow crit.
Everyone follow me.
It's just really odd. I'm going to give that Cure Serious Wounds straight to Kelgar before I even forget about it, because I have this habit of keeping those potions on me. And the fact of the matter is I shouldn't need, at least for a little while. Maybe once we get to Neverwinter and we've got a lot of the thugs around us, it might be a little bit more worthwhile for me to keep some semi-decent healing potions on me. But for right now, Kelgar and Lean are going to take most of the brunt of the damage. Why am I not attacking? Oh, I hit the wrong key. I think I hit the rest button rather than the attack button. Can't remember if he drops anything. He doesn't. Alright.
Yes.
Wrong
How
one.
can I help?
Stealth. Come on. There we go. Find the trap. There's a good tiefling. Yeah, there's another trap over that way, but I find if we come over here, there's 2 groups of opponents. One from this direction, one from back down this way. And there are guys coming from back this way. That was where the trap was. The other trap was. But I think we'll be all right.
Let's see what they're made of.
Good, they're stuck on the train back there. But I think they also set off the trap. If they didn't, we can detect the trap when we head back down that way in a sec. There we go. Let's go back that way. I mean, even if we trip the trap right now, it's no big deal. We can easily rest. Yep, there's the trap. Wonderful. Great sword, halberd, spear. Give them all to Kelgar, because I don't need to be carrying that stuff. Let's rest.
Yes.
Time for a little fun.
Wonderful.
How can I help?
Trap time. Okay, ready? Let's do this.
Let's see what they're made of.
Beautiful. And another crit from the bow. Was that me that killed? No, Nishka killed the... but I did 25 points damage with my bow against him from that crit. Gotta love it. All right. That went way better than I could have expected. Bone Phoenix and some arrows. Short bow +1 for Nishka. Alrighty. Gloves of the Minstrel.
Yes.
You can have that. Rod of Frost we're going to sell. You
Yes.
are now going to use that from now on. Because that extra 1d6 of fire damage, that is just the icing on the cake. The Dwarven War Axe is nice, particularly the triple critical threat, so it does 3 times crit damage. It does 1d10, whereas this is only doing 1d8. But that 1d6 of fire damage, that's the sort of enchantment you want on weapons. +1 and a 1d6. I'll take that every day of the week. Right. Let's just do that. But we're not done yet. Because there's both of these. Okay, the boots go to Kelgar.
Yes.
How can I help?
I'm going to take that, and that to sell. Let's get out of here. Flabbergasted.
Time for a little
Damn crit machine. I can only hope that I can continue to be that lucky in this playthrough forever, because that yeah, blown away. All right, we're going to head back. Oh, the game decided to time travel on me again. We're going to head back to Fort Lock and sell some stuff.
Yes.
Everybody, follow me!
I am listening.
2,300. That is nice. I don't think the braces of archery are really going to be that useful to anybody. They just give point blank shot and +1 to dexterity. I don't need the +1 to dexterity at the moment. I've already got a dex of 19, although that would make me +5, which would be nice. But A, I can't afford it right now, and B, I've already got point blank shot. C, it won't be long before I get the boots of they call the boots of Neverwinter. Anyway, there's a set of boots that give me +3 to dex. So I want those. That's about the best magical item I can get for my character early game in this playthrough. Next up is going to be the graveyard, but that's going to be in the next episode. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we will see you then. Bye now.